It's pretty common to see people stop painting when it's just not coming to you or it's not working out. Personally, I understand that because it can feel frustrating if you are not getting the results that you were expecting. But I have taken a pretty different approach, especially when I was committed to creating a large volume of paintings in a short amount of time. I noticed that every time I give up on a painting, I'm wasting huge amounts of work. Just tons of painting that if I don't finish them, all of that time spent on that painting, it will be wasted and I cannot salvage that time in any way. So I tried this different approach. I started painting in a way that I wasn't expecting results. I was just painting. That is the only thing that I was committed to. I had only one principle when it comes to finishing a painting, and that was not giving up. Sometimes I have to admit that it's really challenging when the colors are just not right and the idea is just not sparking that kind of excitement that you want from a painting. But this also made me learn new ways to approach a painting in the first place, and I created these alternative ways to approach a painting in a way that made it feel like new. For example, in the process of doing this painting, I use my favorite trick multiple times, and that is turning the whole painting upside down. I know that this might seem silly, but if the option is to continue painting or throw it away completely, I find that this way of completely flipping the canvas upside down makes me see aspects of the composition that weren't visible to me before, or if something is not obviously working, that will become more apparent to me. It's not about trying to depict things realistically, but this is a way for me to see the composition in its most abstract form without representational items cluttering that thought process. A good composition, in my opinion, should work whether or not you're doing abstract art or not. So the same rules should apply in both. Another method that I use a lot, like in my previous video, you probably saw this, that I use the warp tool and I just move around my painting like it's this elastic dough, because this is a really quick way to use the existing texture and brush strokes and just see if you can form it into something interesting. And this is just one of those multiple backup ways that I have in my bag of tricks that I go through like a checklist. If you are thinking of quitting, I recommend that you have this checklist of multiple items that you can try before you finally declare that this painting is not worth salvaging and I cannot do it, and I have honestly tried everything. So flipping the canvas, using the warp tool like dough, and also using curves to change colors and even hue and saturation. That can make a huge difference in how you see the mood of the painting, and it can help fix saturation errors if some areas are too saturated. Switching just the hue can be an easy way to see this. So I go through all of these multiple methods of grasping for something that is interesting, and I try my best to let go of that idea that a painting is supposed to take this or that amount of time. I honestly try to just focus on the painting and give it my full attention without expecting anything. It can be very easy to hear the negative thoughts in your head that say that this is not worth doing or this is not salvageable at this point. But the same way that you can hear those thoughts but not believe them, you can also train your mind to listen to the things that you find interesting in your vision. It's much easier to hear the negative voices, but the curiosity, it's also there, and it's a skill to learn to listen to it better. I try to listen to the negative thoughts when they come, but I understand that I am not my thoughts, and I don't believe all of my thoughts that happen in my head. And I try to hear them so that they will pass, because also the curiosity will be there. And whenever I see that small curiosity of, I wonder if this combination would work for the whole painting, or maybe this shape could be used as the main visual hook of this entire piece. And then I just try it, and I try and try until I find something that will be possible to make into a full painting. And whenever the thought of quitting the painting comes to my head, I think that thought, but I don't believe it, and I let it pass until something more productive comes along. If there's one principle that I am sticking to with every one of my pieces, no matter what the style is, it's that I am going to finish this, and I am not going to waste my time with this painting, because I'm here for the work. I'm here to do my part. It's not up to me if the creative idea doesn't come, so I'm not gonna get frustrated because I know that I'm already doing my part of the work. When the painting comes, I'm happy and I'm grateful and I don't get mad. That's how you get more paintings done, hopefully with less frustration. But it is a huge mental shift, and I don't say that it's always easy. I don't think painting is supposed to be easy. If painting was easy to me, it wouldn't be fun. I welcome these challenges, and whenever these challenges come to me in the form of a painting, I recognize that in that challenge there is also an opportunity for growth and to find something new, because I am experiencing a situation that I haven't been prepared for yet. And this is the first time that I can solve this visual problem. I think that's fun and that's exciting. Sometimes creative growth can be very difficult, but afterwards you feel that you have grown not only as an artist, but as a person, because you can look at difficult situations and not have the answers and yet not run away. When you come away from those experiences with a finished painting, I think that's worth fighting for. I wouldn't say it's fun, but it's an experience worth having, and it gives you more confidence in tackling all kinds of difficulties in your life. And that's the story of this painting. It wasn't easy, it was difficult, but I'm kind of proud of myself that I pushed through the hard part and I kept going, even though it really seemed like those thoughts that I wanted to quit were very real. But I'm glad that I didn't waste that time working on this, because there's a lot of really good brushwork in there and I was able to salvage that, and I can feel proud about that. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this can help you face those difficult situations with more grit